Walking through the Greenville Area Historical Society Museum, I learned decades of women's history in Greenville, PA. From the beginning of the first pioneer, then moving on to bigger and better things. When the women of Greenville did the suffrage parade. After the women of Greenville had better opportunities for themselves, for example, Ella Grace Hudson. She was called Teal's First Lady. She was born in 1878 and graduated Teal College in the 1900s as valedictorian of her class. She taught public school and colleges and was named Dean of Women. Another great woman of Greenville is Rosamond Raleigh. She was born June 20th. She was a 1924 graduate of the former Penn High School and was a graduate of Stephens College in Columbia. She attended the former College of Women in Pittsburgh and received her certification in dental hygiene from Temple University Department of Dental Hygiene. She was a member of Greenville's Country Club, was also a veteran. She served in the U.S. Coast Guard during World War II. Alice Dawes, vividly remembered for the most exciting years of her life, the time when she performed the U.S. tour of Ice Capades. The former Alice Junk was 14 years old when she learned to ice skate on the Shenango River. She purchased her first pair of ice skates by selling Christmas cards door to door. Miss Dawes directed ice shows at the Greenville Community Ice Rink, built in the late 1950s behind Greenville's Recreation Center and Riverside Park. Residents purchased bonds at interest in the rink to pay for its construction. She served as a volunteer skating instructor as president of the Figure Skating Club. She directed several local ice shows involving many performers and current area residents. She left her work at the rink with a final performance in 1971. It closed in 1977 due to financial difficulties and lack of attendance. Alice quote, "The rink offered a wonderful service to people of Greenville." She said, "I was disappointed when the borough officials shut it down." Most of the soldiers at Camp Reynolds were there about 2 weeks before being shipped off to World War I, but for some, those were the most important 2 weeks of their lives. Helen was part of the Salvation Army, and she sang to the soldiers. There's so many other women to talk about that were great, but I'm not going to go into full detail of. There is Marion Williams, the first woman director of Greenville Banks, Marie Julian, first woman borough manager of Pennsylvania. Janet Hill, she still volunteers at the Historical Museum. She worked as the manager of Greenville's Surgical Associates for 30 plus years. She also gave me more information about the women I am writing about. I am very appreciative that I got to learn about these amazing, impressive women and what they did in their lifetime to impact their community, and the women that told me a little bit more about them.